Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a patio cleanup, and make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Alright, so I've been doing hard work all day. So I was like, let me turn on my camera so I can record this and get some content in. So here is my backyard. So we have a fire pit area, gazebo area. We have like I don't think, it's not official a deck, but we have like a little deck area. And then we have a wooden play set and two sitting areas. So we need to do some cleanup. We need to refresh the garden, and we also need to refurbish some pots. I did purchase some new pots, and then I did repurpose some new pots. So this is how my patio was looking. I had the family out here helping me. So anyway, I'll hop in and out and I'll explain everything to you all. So these cushions, I did end up taking these off and washing them with some OxyClean. Kind of helped a little bit, but I think I'm gonna have to purchase some more. We had a bird nest up here, moved it. They moved it back, so I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna pause on the whole patio set clean up.
Two, three, teamwork. All right, good job.
Alright, so they are on dog poop cleanup duties right now. We do have a dog named Jada. Here are all the weeds that we have pulled. You will see Jada around, but we didn't want her to get in the way. And then also with the pressure washing, we didn't want her to get into the chemicals that we do put on the concrete. So you'll see her in and out, and she'll make her little debut soon. All right, so my body was tired, so I sat down for a second, and then I'm like, okay, I need to get up and be productive. So we had these coconut straw hanging baskets, so I need to take that out and then put in the new ones. I purchased these from at home. I just eyeballed it and then I got it right, and I'm going to insert those lights in there. So I end up putting like the white and red flowers in there. As far as those red plants, they're dying. I just want to be completely honest with you all. So I see like people put those in the ground. When I was recently on vacation, I noticed a lot of those. If you know what they're called, please put them down below. I can't remember right now, but the white ones are so pretty. But yeah, I won't get those again. So we put rocks at the bottom of this pot because our previous pot, we had palms in there, and they weren't much bigger than these. But when we had like windy weather, they will always blow over. And so these are clay pots, so we shouldn't have that issue. But my husband was like, let's put some rocks in there just to be on the safe side. And of course the soil is going to weigh it down. But yeah, it was really bad when we had bad weather, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I forgot to mention that these pots are from at home. So I caught a sale on these pots. They were closing at the time, and then I had just dropped off my son and his great aunts, and then I only had like 10 minutes to shop, and they were in the front. So I figured, like, I love the red within the pots because I have red in my backyard. My home is neutral, but in the back I have red. So the reason why I chose the red color is because of remembrance of my grandmother. So I am an army brat, so when my parents was overseas, I would stay with her, and she also loved, that was her favorite color. She loved the color red. And I also have like a butterfly in the bag for her as well. So yeah, so that's my little thing for choosing the color red.
Yeah, this. Why you don't need no dog?
How much money you got?
Money? You got $6? You need more than that in life. Oh my goodness. I never heard you say you don't need a job. Don't move.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
You did good. Good morning. So I'm headed to Lowe's. I need to get some perennials, and so some of you may not know what perennials are. So perennials are plants that's going to come back after you plant them. So usually in my pots, I like to put annuals in my pots, but in these type of pots, I plan on not like replanting anything. So I don't like to plant annuals in the ground because I'm not going to be digging in the ground. What kind of gloves are those?
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol.
Alright, so as you can see, this is the next day. So currently my husband is pressure washing the patio area. And I don't think I said we did this project 3 years ago. And when we did this project 3 years ago, we mostly did everything ourselves. So of course, we didn't lay the concrete ourselves. We did hire someone to do that. And then this area right here, the deck area, we did have someone do that. But everything else pretty much we did together. Every time I look out my back door or if I'm back here, I just think about all the past memories that we did have. It took us a few months to do. I have a lot of memories back here with my husband, and it was a time, that's what I can say. And definitely we both look back here and we love and enjoy everything that we did do together. So I had to find a picture of what our yard used to look like. So we just had a slab out here, and so we extended the patio and added some curvatry. And so while we were doing the project, we got quotes from other contractors. And so when I tell you that was motivation for us to do it ourselves, like just go on YouTube University and do it ourselves, that it was. So I knew that we were going to have a fence installed, and the trees were taking up a lot of our property. So I had someone come, and then he gave me a quote, and the quote was, you know, in the thousands. So my dad ended up coming that time, and he was like, let's just go rent a chainsaw from Lowe's. The Lowe's, it was like $50, right? And so we just went in the back and just started cutting down them little trees. And his quote was not even to get the stumps out. And so we end up having someone come and level the ground, and then that took care of the stumps. And we haven't had any issue with pine trees growing up. So definitely, you guys, you can do it yourself. You can figure it out yourself. But it just takes that motivation to do it. I would like to add, when you are doing your patio and you're designing it yourself, it is good that you draw out your backyard. That way you can map out how you want things and how you want people to move around your backyard. That way it makes sense, instead of, just like an afterthought. So that was definitely something that helped us out, because our neighbors can see our backyard, from their window. And they said, "Did you have someone design it for you?" I'm like, "No, we did it ourselves." I'm just cleaning up. I used that sage stuff from Dollar Tree. I heard on TikTok that it was pretty good for keeping away any reptiles. And also to help with the lizards and the frogs. I did purchase some fake snakes off of Amazon, and that has actually worked, except for one little lizard. I have named him Pete, and he's brown, and he's tiny, and he just jumps all under the gazebo. So yeah, he doesn't get the message that you need to leave. So I don't know what to do with Pete, but yeah, so that's something that you all could do. And I got that tip from my neighbor. I went over to her cookout, and then I looked, and there was a fake snake over there. I thought it was real, and she said that has helped her keep away lizards and frogs. So this was done afterwards, so I was just trying to put everything in its place, as far as like my pillows, and also putting the covers on the pillows. That's all that we were doing this time. So I'm going to cook a little dinner on the grill, and then I'll show you all what it looks like later after we clean up everything and get the yard done. And I do have a Blackstone, and I do enjoy cooking on that, and we also enjoy eating out here, so I got a snippet of that.
Fire!
Alright, so we're just going to do a walkthrough of everything, so you can use this as inspiration. So I did a walk during the day, and then I also did it at night. So the lights that you will see at night, because I'm not going to talk during that part, it's all solar back here. I want to add some floodlights. Drop it down below what you think. So I want to say that we planted this pear tree last year, if I'm not mistaken, and we're getting fruit. So I don't know if we're going to be able to eat them or not. But yeah, so I got it from a private nursery in my area, and they said it'll take 3 years, but the next year we end up getting fruit. And so this is my son's playset, and my husband did put that together by himself. He was determined. And he also has like sand, and make sure, you know, with the sand that you have a lid on it, you know, little things can crawl in there and hurt them. So I try to be careful of that. And I forgot to say, when I'm back here, Justin and Jada want to be back here. Sometimes they're back here by themselves, but wherever mommy goes, they want to go. So you're going to see them in this video. I don't have many project ideas that I want to do back here, but I do want to get that retractable holes in the front and in the back of my home. I'm definitely interested in that. The fence area had dropped down below and Jada was getting out, so that's how we keep Jada in right there. You know, she has this big backyard to run into, get in whatever she wants to, but she insists on coming to the front door and barking, telling me to let her in that way. But usually she's back here chilling. She lounges on the patio set. I don't care. Frogs and reptiles do it, so I let Jada do it, of course, but not in my home. So we have a tomato plant, we have pears, we have peppers this year, and green onions also, and rosemary. So I used to have collard greens, cucumbers, all of that, but I did not do all that this year. I'm kind of not in the mood to do all of that gardening, and of course we were going on vacation the next week, so I knew those items weren't going to get watered like they needed to be. These bricks did come from my father's home, so he had these around his garden bed and he wanted to do some other brick. So I was like, bring them over here, I'll put them to good use. We put them around the gazebo area, and then we went around the fire pit. Alright, so I'm going to let you all take everything in for the view at night of the patio. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
Think we should do something crazy. Like say fuck everyone. Just run away from the daily routine. Yeah, you know what I mean. Telling everybody all mine and I'm thinking, and I really hope you don't mind. The perfect day with ya, wanna lay with ya, spend the night with ya, then spend my life with ya. Alright, 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 yeah, you heard me right. I'll go everywhere you go. You know I'll go everywhere you go. Just do whatever we want and tell everyone that we fell in love with each other. Ooh, we found one and another. Telling everybody all mine, and I'm thinking I like it, and I really hope you don't mind. I can't fight it, don't fight it. No, you know I cannot hide it, 'cause I am so excited that I finally decided on you. Oh yeah, so it's been another perfect day. Just